Warning! This is very cringy. You have been warned. 1943 Ada. She lives with her cruel mother and her brother Jamie. She was born with clubfoot, which her mother is quite ashamed about. London, 1943. England is under the influence of war. Hitler's wanting to send bombs into London. Children had to move somewhere else safe to get away from the violence of war. However, Ada's mom didn't allow her to go. But luckily, Ada has sneaked 100 and she sneaks out to the train with Jamie to be evacuated. When they arrived, they got to this town named Kent. Someone volunteered to take care of one of the children's, but at the end, Ada and Jamie wasn't picked at all because of Ada's clubfoot. However, not all seemed down. This woman was forced to take care of the children, but she was paid. Her name was Susan Smith. This was a new life for Ada and Jamie because rules are changed. Ada started to move around a bit more. She always hanged out at this horse named Butter. She dreamed to be riding horses. She loved it. They even get supper. At home, they only get like a piece of bread roll. They got new clothes. It was really, really new for Ada and Jamie. Jamie said to go to school, but the teacher said Ada was ineducable. One day, Ada was riding a horse around and around in circles. Then this girl riding another horse fell down because the horse was scared of the airport just built near Susan's house. Ada saved the girl and brought her home. We soon knew that this girl's name was called Margaret, or quicker Maggie. Maggie was Ada's first real friend besides Jamie. On the way bringing Maggie back home, Ada met this man named Fred Grams, who seemed really useful because he can fix clubfoots. There was only one problem now. Ada learned that Butter can only trot, but somehow he couldn't run, gallop, or jump. So Ada visits Mr. Graham, because maybe he can help. Once Ada reached Fred, she told him everything. All Fred did was just cut off the hooves off Butter. Turned out the hooves were too long for Butter to gallop, run, or jump. On the way back, Butter started to run. He even galloped. But unfortunately, Ada didn't know why, but he couldn't jump the gate. On the day before Christmas, the place the main characters are living in, Kent, had been attacked. The things in town got serious. People started rationing and conserving food. Susan joined the Women Voluntary Service. They make you uniforms and more bullets and to heal up injuries. Soon after this, the Germans took over Paris, which leaves London and Kent in a disadvantage. The first German air raid happens very soon. It was even worse than what happened before Christmas. The main characters had to move into small, tight shelters. They spent days in that bunker. When it was safe from bombs, they are allowed to go outside, but there were still Nazis around the place. Americans and England's soldiers are defending the spot. Ada caught the spy who was moving around the place trying to find any info for the Germans. The spy got caught and Ada was instantly a hero. One day, Ada was riding the horse and Butter actually jumped the gate. But this person was standing right next to Susan. Ada and Jamie spent 2 days with the cruel mom before Ada thought of a trick. Ada told her mom that she never loved them. Thought Ada and Jamie was a worthless money waste. Ada thought that if the mom doesn't want them, then why don't they just leave them? Her mom actually agreed, and they left Ada and Jamie alone. But when Ada and Jamie just left it, the place was bombed. Ada and Jamie had to retreat to the nearest shelter, all alone with no Susan. They couldn't sleep for half the night. Eventually, they slept. In the morning, Susan actually came to pick them up. When they got back to Susan's house, turns out it was bombed. Everybody rushed to the house. But it was too late. They can't do anything. So that was it, the end of the book.